Still Broad Street Radio, your number one business radio. Right now, it's time for sports update. And quickly, we want to jump into an issue that has been making rounds in the world of sports, I think, for a couple of hours now. It has been a busy one, and I think it's surrounding Liverpool's coach, Jurgen Klopp, especially with comments he made with regards to the upcoming AFCON. If you remember, AFCON is very much close. By January it kicks off, and so Jurgen Klopp, he made a statement. It was actually on Saturday, but actually what he said on Wednesday after the Champions League game, brought a lot of criticisms. I've seen a lot of comments coming from the fans, and this afternoon we quickly want to look into it and then also want to get your thoughts with regards to it. Yes, remember, you can be part of the conversation. Drop your comments on our Facebook page there at Broad Street Radio NG, on YouTube at Broad Street Radio NG, or you can share your thoughts via our WhatsApp number 080-979-10074. Good afternoon, I am Izzy, and I'm being joined this afternoon by my Oga at the top, Javon himself. Welcome to the show, Javon.
Yeah, welcome. And also, you can also drop your comment on our Instagram handles right there, okay? Just drop your comment. Let's hear your thoughts. But come to think of it, I really don't see any issue in that comments.
Okay, first of all, before we talk about, our own thoughts and also what you think about that, let's listen to Jurgen Klopp first, and maybe we can talk more about it. First, let's listen to what he said on Saturday.
In January, it's a little tournament in Africa, I just want to say, and I think Asia is playing games as well, if I'm 100% right. Sorry?
South America.
South America as well, great.
All right, you just heard from Jurgen Klopp. And okay, let me start with you. You had him. It was simple. You read the line. AFCON, there is a little tournament in Africa. He's referring to our own AFCON. That is the other version of the Euros. He referred to it as a little tournament.
Why are you guys speaking just a particular phrase, little tournaments, from the whole context? Remember, there was a question that was raised that having won your fifth consecutive, the post-match interview was towards the match against FC Porto, okay, and before now Liverpool won already. They've already qualified. They won 4 of their matches, and the Peter was asking, how do you feel knowing well that you are the best form of your teams at the best form? You don't have any engagements from now to like March, and it was like, oh no, that there is a little, little in terms of, not in terms of belittling Africa Nations Cup and all that, but say there's a little break, and the break is not general, okay? It's for the African Cup of Nations. It was just like trying to make a reference that there's a little break. Just like somebody saying that, there's no holiday this from now to the end of the year, and you're not saying, there's a little break between 24th to 26th because of the festive period. So it wasn't really trying to diminish the African Cup of Nations, but the whole, English is very, very easy to speak and difficult to understand, and again, for him, it's not even his first language. So for me, there's no issue with that statement.
If you watch carefully, you will notice the way I'm looking at him. But before I come out to say what I think about all of this issue, let's listen to the second interview that was done on Wednesday after the Champions League
match,
game.
Yeah.
Yes, because that is what brought about all of these issues that has been making rounds in the world of sports. Let's listen to Jurgen Klopp first.
I think it's an insult to the players, it's an insult to the fans, it's an insult to the people, and it's an insult to the continent.
Stop.
I think you
Stop. It's all good. It was not. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. I don't know why you understand it like that. To be 100% honest.
That was what he said. I listened to the press. That was what he said.
Oh no! I know it. I know.
The continent in Africa.
But I didn't mean it like that. Okay, come on. Did you say what you say, and then I start what I want to say. If you are not finished, come on. Tell me what you want to say.
I'm done. I said I think you are the continent, and I apologize. That's it. I'm done. That's it. Yeah.
So
thank you.
I'm really not. It was not even close, and not even my idea in my mind that I want to talk about AFCON as a little tournament, or about the continent of Africa like a little a little continent, not at all. So what I meant is, because people said, and if you watch the full press conference, then you might have, if you wanted to understand it the right way, you could have understood it the right way, because they said there's no international break anymore until March. And I said, oh, there's a little tournament in January. And I didn't mean a little tournament, it just mean like you say it when someone, there's still a tournament. It's ironic. There's still a tournament, a big one. We lose our best players to the African Cup.
You wouldn't say that in the Euros. You wouldn't say little tournaments in Euros.
So sorry, I'm not a native speaker. I'm not a native speaker, but if you want to understand me wrong, you can do that all the time.
All right, thank you very much for sticking on. That was a heated argument between Jurgen Klopp and the journalists there, OJB Sports.
Well, I like the fact that at least Klopp was able to explain. Just making sure that, number one, you're just picking that particular phrase there out of context, and again, you won't still say that he's not an Englishman. So if whatever meaning you are reading to that is still up to you. And for me, there's no problem with that. Trust me.
All right, for me, personally, when I watched that interview, especially the first one, I wasn't happy with his statement. But after a second thought, I looked at it. Sometimes things like this might happen. You might be quoted out of context. This is not what you mean, sincerely. First, what got me angry, I looked at his body language. He was just, laughing when he said it. That is one. So I felt, this man, are you serious? Are you serious with what you are saying? But on a second thought, looking at what he said on Wednesday night after the game, I looked at it, and for me personally, like, I want to personalize it. I'm looking at it. Maybe somehow he doesn't mean bad. He's like, there is a little, there is
little
some
break, yeah,
there
break.
is this small break. No, like, I'm trying to call your attention to, no, there is a break.
Yes, a break.
Understand?
Yeah,
I
he's not saying the tournament is little. So there is a little
break.
Tournament in between.
Understandable. But for me, like I've said since morning, my point is this. It's a simple thing. Fine. Oh, this is not what I mean. But if you think that this is what I mean, oh, sorry, I'm sorry about that.
No. There's no point apologizing, because see, when you bring apology to this scenario now, that means he's guilty. That means
it doesn't mean
you don't have, for me, you don't have to ask him to apologize. He knows what he said.
Okay, I want to give you
what he said. He's not trying to demean, he's not trying to insult, not trying to racially abuse the African. And moreover, again, one thing to understand is that the two key players for the key forward of Liverpool are both African. They will be missed.
Liverpool are not the only team affected. Chelsea is affected. Manchester City is affected. So many other key.
Manchester. How many African players in Manchester?
Mahrez is there. You know what Manchester City mean without Mahrez?
Mahrez, take away Mahrez from Manchester City. Would they be affected?
Who feels the void?
You still have the right of Foden.
Okay. Let me give you an instance.
It's not compared to taking away Mane, taking away Salah from Liverpool, taking away what's the name? Keita from Liverpool. Okay, aside from Keita, just take away Mane and Salah from Liverpool. Liverpool is not Liverpool again.
Fine. Let's go this way. Let's go to Stamford Bridge, where there is this brick wall standing in front of the goalpost of Chelsea. Now imagine what it means for the team.
You still have you still have Azebalaga.
You won't compare. You can't compare Azebalaga.
No.
Okay, wait.
But mind you, he was the first choice keeper before Mendy came into place.
Why did the team, have to bring in Mendy?
He was your first choice goalkeeper.
I want to ask now.
Before Mendy came. So meaning that, and again, if you watch Chelsea's game, usually games that have to do with a knockout stages, you see that there is always a trend that towards the end of the game, they usually bring him in, meaning that they see a value in him.
Let me give you a showstopper
compared to taking away Mane and Salah from Liverpool.
Before now, Liverpool, they had what's this guy that was there before Alisson Becker? There is this goalkeeper they had before Alisson Becker. I'm trying to remember. After Karius left, there is this other guy they brought in before
from Belgium.
From here.
I'm trying to remember.
Understand?
Name, yeah.
Why make the change? Because they knew that definitely in the goalkeeping area they have issues there. The same thing is applicable to Chelsea. If you talk about that goal post,
but Chelsea still have the likes of what's it, the third keeper.
The one they just bought recently, the old man.
The old man, what's that?
I've forgotten his name.
You know,
but
so,
the point is this: as Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah means to you, that is just the same way it means to Chelsea.
Why I brought these two names up? It's just for you to understand that there is no way the coach will look down on the continent or on the tournament, knowing well that his key men are from this region. They would definitely be missed.
You know the one point I want you to get is this: apart from Liverpool, other teams are also affected. That is one. Now the second point is this: like I said before, I felt and I think it was the right thing to do. For example, if I say something, I don't mean bad, but you feel that my statement is hurting you, the right thing to do is to just apologize and walk away.
It's not the right thing to do.
Sometimes,
if I said something which is very clear to the eyes of everybody, and a set of people is seeing different meaning to it, that is left to you.
I want to ask you, are you trying to say that for each time you hurt someone is always intentional?
This is not about hurting someone intentional.
No, I'm asking now.
Okay. See.
Does it mean?
Wait. Let's get this thing clear.
Okay.
That particular statement.
I'm not saying.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, continue.
That particular statement came together with a body of statements.
And you understand? It's understandable.
So if you want to judge just on this two little tournaments, then that means you are discarding every other thing that was said before that statement and after that statement, which is not proper.
But you know that just a drop.
Even the journalist said, that's brought the whole this thing now.
You are just looking at that small context, but you forgot that just a little drop of kerosene can spoil a whole pot of soup.
We'll run it and eat it.
No, I'm only giving you instances now so you get to know.
But at the same time, was a see. Let's not ignite fire. Let's not ignite. And again, if you understand the likes of Klopp, he has always spoke against even the Euro tournament,
that one is there.
FIFA break, the friendly matches and all that. And it's not just the only one. The likes of Guardiola, the likes of Mourinho, they've all spoke against breaks in between. In between
that yesterday,
so for me, it's not
on Wednesday, OJB asked him, if you were the Euros, would you have said that?
He said the same Klopp said something against Heroes now. He said something against it. It's not today. It's not today.
You know the point is this, like I said before.
I feel the reason why this thing is just looking like an issue because it's saying to the African continent, the black. That is why people are picking tiny thought like this thing. But it's not an issue.
I said before,
journalists asked him that how do you feel knowing that there is no other break from now till March, and upon answering, he said, no, there is still a little tournament in January. Sometime in January. So he was not saying that the African Cup of Nations,
the tournament is before,
lit. He's just trying to tell the
I also want to reiterate it again. I'm not saying that Jurgen Klopp, that is what he meant. Understand? I'm not saying he wants to, look down on the African continent or maybe the African competition. Understand? I'm not saying that. But what I'm trying to say is this. I'm just assuming maybe we read wrong meaning into it.
Yes.
And
so
now we
you
are
now asking to apologize, meaning that you're robbing him of his own freedom of speech also.
Wait now, and I asked you a question. Are you trying to say that for each time we hurt people some way, either by action or by words, mind you can hurt someone either by words or by action. Understand? Are you trying to say that it is always intentional? That's the first question. Is it always intentional?
No, things can happen that are not intentional. Okay. It's not always intentional.
Fine. When something like that happens, what are you supposed to do?
Is left for me to apologize or not.
You are not taking it personal. Have you
No.
seen the case?
It's left for me because people like journalists that ask the OJ, they say that he needs to apologize to the African
it's a simple
players,
which right there, Jurgen Klopp would have done that.
Why?
It's a simple
why
because your statement is kind of hurting. You know the issue is this.
It's not as big an issue as
the issue is this. At that moment, Jurgen Klopp never knew it will get out of hand like it is now.
And what are those pushing out of hand? It's not to the media.
Because it's not about being media. It's about me and you.
The media, both international media and all that.
No, this one is not media. No, this one is not media.
The media.
This
person in question has African players who are the key. At least if you want to count like top 11 players in Liverpool, the 3 African players in Liverpool will mention. In fact, Salah come first. Salah comes first. If I want to rank it for me, I'll say Salah, then likes of Van Dijk, like for Alisson, then Mane and all that. So these guys, he has key players. If it was a team that has no African player now, we'll say okay, yeah, he's saying because that's not. But these guys have African players, 3. Even if I'm trying to check their youth team, they have other African players too. So there's no issue. It's just misinterpretation, misconception of and
you know what will happen. You know what will happen. Let's take it to the fans. I think it's high time you guys join us in the conversation.
Drop your comments on
our
if you are with me.
Say drop your comments there. We appreciate that. Let us know what you think with regards to this. I think this time you see Jurgen Klopp versus the African continent. I don't know. You can put it however you like.
I heard someone saying that if Nigeria be on 4,
if you heard that on 4 like this,
you guys, please
don't
go and give wishy to Liverpool.
I think that's
he's innocent.
That's one of the beauty of the game of football.
Football is controversial.
Things like this happen. But I believe we overcome. We still come back
but if we have to go back to his final statements after the win on Wednesday, he explained it that. In fact, he even made some point that I want us to point. Number one, it's toward the tail and said he's not even an Englishman. English is not his first language. So whatever.
Are you trying to send him back to IELTS?
No, we're not saying that.
I know.
Man is a German, so English is more like he might not really understand. He might not really understand English to the full, or like maybe the likes of.
I want to give you an instance. I want to give you an instance. If you are using that as an excuse, some time ago I want to remember this player. Was he Cavani or there's this certain player I think last season who he did a tweet. Understand? Now in his language, it means some other thing. He didn't mean bad, but in the context of where he's
tweeting it from.
Understand? It means another thing, and they took it up against him. At the end of the day, they fined him for that. So you not being English, not being your language is not an excuse.
But at the same time, this particular one now for me, I'm with Klopp because I understand that what he said was just trying to point out to the reports are asking him questions that no, there is a little tournament. He did not say African coordination is little. He did not say CAF is little. He did not say African players are little. There is a little break, a little tournament in between, sometime in January. Come on, let's not body so bush together.
Let's go for a quick break. We'll have some other things we want to talk about. When we come back, more to come. Stick on. It is still Brussels Radio, your number one business radio.
Easy.